Hey guys, welcome back to the Blissful Athlete. Thank you for tuning in. I'm extremely excited about today's video. This is one that we've actually already tried recording, but it didn't work out. But it's kind of working out perfectly because today I'm with Uday Deshpande ji, Mallakhamb master of over 50 plus years, and somebody that I definitely am looking up to as far as when it's coming to the world of Mallakhamb, which is on the pole and rope yoga. And we just spent the last 3 days here going over a lot of the details and instructions and just basic techniques and elements as well that we'll be seeing for an upcoming inaugural World Championship of Mallakhamb that Uday is in charge of. And so thank you very much for coming here.
My pleasure.
And over the past 3 days, he's been sharing a lot of his wisdom and his knowledge with us, and it's been amazing to learn and to really see how he works and teaches as well, and allowing us now to implement this with our own Sangha, with our own spiritual community here in His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda's home. And so us Nithyananda Yogis have learned quite a bit from you, and we're definitely excited to now implement this type of training that we've been seeing from you. And so if you don't know who Uday is, you probably should by now. He's well known within this world. I'll let him introduce himself a little bit, but basically an incredible background that you have, and a plethora of knowledge and that we've just seen and witnessed over the past 3 days. So quickly just introduce yourself and how you kind of came into the world of Mallakhamb and what it's brought to you.
My name is Uday Deshpande. I am 65 years old now, and I am the General Secretary and Chief Coach of Shivastambha Vyayam Mandir, 94 years old physical education, one of the premier and pioneer physical education institutions in Mumbai. And I am also the Director and Secretary General for Vishwa Mallakhamb Federation, which is just started and is going to organize the first World Championship of Mallakhamb on 16th and 17th of February 2019.
It's really an exciting thing to be a part of, and Uday is incredible. He's been going absolutely everywhere, crossing continents to introduce people to this incredible sport and basically give them an invitation to come and take part in this incredible Indian practice that has been a part of the Bharat history for since time immemorial. We don't really know, we still haven't found out when the original, Mallakhamb practice began. And but that's what's been so exciting about you spreading this out to the world, and us also at the same time authenticating it and finding out the source and providing people with that knowledge and wisdom. And so we're definitely excited about that union. You've been practicing this for your life now, and I'm extremely jealous of that because as a professional athlete, I've been constantly trying to get a culmination of strength, power, speed, focus, tapping into that state of the zone. And I experienced that finally after my career was over. And I just want to know, from your position now, what has it provided you on a whole, practicing Mallakhamb on a daily basis, even on your wedding day, as you said before as well?
So it's a passion, nothing else. And the founder of my institution, Vyayam Maharshi, late P.L. Kaliguriji, he inculcated that interest and passion in me, so that when I started doing it myself, I fall in love with it. Even I was in school going child, my school was at 7 o'clock in the morning, but I used to come to Shivaji Park at 5:30 in the morning, 5:30 to 6:30 I used to practice Mallakhamb. He used to teach me, and then I used to go home, have bath and run to the school at 7 o'clock. So that was the inclination or liking for the sport. And later on I started teaching the small boys and girls who used to come to my gymnasium, and they used to take part in the competitions, and they used to start winning medals on the district level, state level, national level. We used to give demonstrations at different places in Mumbai, in Maharashtra, then in other states of our country, and then subsequently we started giving demonstrations abroad as well. I had been to about 35 countries so far and giving the demonstrations, conducting workshops, collecting people over there, forming the federations. As we have formed the Vishwa Mallakhamb Federation, there are federations now started in Germany Mallakhamb Federation, US Mallakhamb Federation, and they are getting affiliated to our Vishwa Mallakhamb Federation as such. and there are many more countries who have started doing it. They are in the pipeline, like Austria and France and Singapore and Malaysia and Hong Kong. So I'm sure in the first World Championship, more than 30 countries now will take part, and will be a historical record for the first participation of the World Championship.
Yeah, and I mean, I really wanted to do this video because I really believe that in the future this is going to kind of be one of those videos where it's like a point in history where, wow, this is the first World Championship of Mallakhamb, and I get to interview you and we get to talk about that. So it's really exciting to just have this interview and see the groundwork that you've really put in. There's a budding Mallakhamb Federation in a lot of countries out there, and it's just a matter of time until it explodes. You've mentioned it already before off camera how this is the fastest growing sport, and without a doubt I understand why from my own experience. So if this is something that is at all intriguing to you, I'm telling you from my experience that it is the most powerful form of training the physical body, the mental body, the spiritual body that I've ever experienced in 16 plus years of strength training and an entire career of athletics. So I totally understand why you're so healthy. If you haven't seen him coach, he's still moving kids and adults like this afternoon without any problem, and he teaches 4 classes a day here when he's here. He's very high energy, and you could definitely understand that it is from this yogic body that you manifested for yourself. And so,
absolutely. But what is striking change, what I found is, wherever we go abroad, there is just a little of inclination or liking. But here, when I came last time, when there was a Guinness Book of World Record for the maximum number of students performing on the Shivastambha, the pole Mallakhamb, or the Kundalini Vaji Yoga on the rope Mallakhamb, we have seen that Paramahansa Swami Nithyananda has studied in details and he has found out the traces of it in the history, in our mythology, and they have given it a new dimension. Specifically, it's not only a physical sport, not only a mental, but a spiritual sport as well. And that's why I was very happy that I'm getting support from the different corners of the world, and definitely this World Championship will be a great success.
Absolutely. It's going to be an amazing platform to really put India on the map and finally give it the attention it deserves for a lot of the different gifts and cultural benefits that the world is now experiencing, such as yoga. And so we're definitely excited about that, and absolutely the culmination of the spiritual component that Swamiji is bringing. If you want to know more about that, check out the rest of my channel. You can subscribe. Again, you can check out the link below of a deeper, more expanded interview that you and I have. Again, it's a little bit more formal, but this one, I'm really glad that we could kind of let our hair down and just talk and really enjoy the past few days that you've been here. We're extremely grateful that you came all the way from Mumbai to be here, sharing your wisdom and your knowledge with us, and inviting us to take part in this World Championship. And so thank you very much for coming and being here.
It's my pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Again, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. And as always, looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video, and be blissful.